Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunn again. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor wall sconce called the Shadow Box Small. This is the 30-2601. There are other sizes of this, so check them all out. I also think that this would be an excellent sconce to be used inside as well as outside because it's just so interesting and beautiful to look at. So let's get into a lot of details on this. The overall height on this is going to be 8.5 inches from the bottom of the fixture to the top of the fixture, 7 inches wide. Projection from the wall out is coming in at 4 inches, which qualifies this to be ADA compliant, Americans with Disabilities Act. For those of you guys who are out there and you are specifying wall sconces that have to be ADA compliant, which means that they can only come out up to 4 inches from the wall so people can pass by them easily. So again, this makes another great argument that this could be used beautifully in a hallway, on a stairway, in all kinds of different places. Let's get into more details. So I want to show you a lot of little details, and how we're going to do that is we're going to look at the installations instructions PDF. So if you're on the page for this on our website, look over on the right hand side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. A lot of good info there. So you're going to see detailed drawings of this whole fixture, including what it looks like from the back. So you're going to have a really good opportunity to see how you can attach it to whatever you're going to be attaching it to. So you may be cutting a block into clapboard, into shingles, maybe going on stucco. Great way for you to see what you're going to be doing, as well as what it looks like inside, how the lamping is set up. All those great little details. There's a full parts list there too. The back plate on this is 4.5 by 4.5. Mounting height, which is going to be the bottom of the fixture to the middle of the electrical outlet box that you're going to have on your wall, is going to be 5 inches. So these are the little details you guys really need to zero in on and know about. It's going to be using a piece of Hubbardton Forge's Optical Glass. I don't know if you guys can really get a good view of this. It's beautiful glass. Hubbardton Forge uses this optical glass in a lot of different places, and it's just quite stunning. It's almost like the quality of Steuben if you really kind of take a good look at it. Anyway, moving from there, let's talk about finish really quick on this, because you'll notice there's two pull-down menus up on the upper right-hand corner, and it's going to say choose a finish for the fixture and then choose a finish for the accent, and these are the coastal finishes, don't forget. There's a chart on the page for this little down, so you can check those out. There's also warranty information that's really important when you get into outdoor sconces. That's going to be on the page for this too, so check that out as well. You're going to be choosing that finish for the fixture itself, which is going to be the boxy outline and the housing that's going to house this guy. And then that inset plate in the back is what's called the accent. So some people are going to do a different contrasting finish, maybe a lighter one inside and a darker one outside. Some people are going to do everything in the same finish. So it's really up to you how you guys approach that. But there you go, and you'll have lots of fun doing it. Let's get into what's inside, because that's going to be doubly important. There is one socket like this. This is a medium base porcelain socket. It's going to accept up to a 60-watt incandescent bulb, and it's going to be an A15 bulb. That's the size of the bulb that fits into this fixture. You can get these anywhere because these are generally used in like garage door openers. People use these in ceiling fans, sometimes in refrigerators, or all over the place. So every hardware store has them. The size of it, an A15, is just slightly smaller than this standard size light bulb, which is called an A19. So you can see the different sizes. This is an LED version of it. You can use incandescent if you want to, limited to 60 watts, that's fine. But these little LEDs, I can find these in all kinds of different light outputs. It's just really up to you going online and kind of doing some research about how much light you can get out of this. The other thing I talk about all the time is color temperature of light. I tend to like the warmth of an incandescent bulb from my youth. That's going to be this guy. Some people like the whiter outdoor light called daylight. That's neither here nor there. It's really about preferences from you guys. So if you like this warmer light that's coming down on my hands, that's called warm white. That's going to be 3,000 Kelvin. The daylight, that whiter light, like a doctor's office, that's going to be 4,000, 5,000 Kelvin. So when you're out looking for LEDs, do me a favor, make sure you buy them in the color temperature you're looking for. Make sure, if you want to put this on a dimmer, make sure you buy a dimmable version of this. Put it on a dimmer that's set up for LEDs. That's going to be pretty important. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture, and they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over in the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.